Hey, what's up, Tamers? It's Dev from DevsUtopia here, and welcome back to another installment of the Rogue series where we're going to be trying to say goodbye to Set 4 as much as possible. Here I got with me TCG Tamer, and oh man, you guys are going to love this match today. I am playing Digisorption, and what are you playing again?
I'm playing Red Aldamon.
So you already know this is about to be a really good farewell to Set 4. There's been a lot of just amazing decks and everything. But again, this is the Rogue series. There's no yellow shine gray. Well, not shine. Yellow War Greymon. There is no blue Imperial Dramon, and there's no green OTK. Green OTK being promo Grand Kuwagumon mixed with Chaosmon, etc., etc. Um, and yeah, no, like I can't wait. Do you have some dice at all, by the way, or you got one, two?
Yeah, I got a six-sided on me.
Okay, cool. You want to just roll one highest just goes first?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I got a six.
I rolled a six.
Okay, so let's do this again.
Oh yeah. I got a two this time.
I also have a two. So this is going to take forever already. See, look,
I got a four this time.
I got a one, so you can go first.
All right. Best of luck to you, man.
Oh, yeah, same to you, bro.
I forget. We played in the first Bandai webcam tournament, right?
Yeah, when I was a scrub and I didn't have like as many videos as I have now.
Hey,
It was great.
I was the same.
No, yeah.
I didn't even have a channel back then.
What's called? No, but it's like even now and everything, you have more content than me and everything because like you make all of these amazing like rogue decks and well, I feel like you make more rogue decks than me, and I'm the one with the rogue series. I see you take Leopardmon into tournaments, and like you're a big blue player and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like
Yep.
surprised by like how many times you're able to make certain decks work. You just like you're the true definition of it depends on the pilot to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like really looking forward to just working with you in general.
I really
Seriously.
appreciate you saying that, man.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
man. Like
no,
everybody is so cool in this community, and like again, you made Leopardmon work. That's I was struggling so much, and then I see you do it, and I just blew my mind, man.
See, I have experience jumping in on new card games. Like, I was a big pioneer for Kaijudo
Hmm.
whenever that came out, and so I I grew a skill in just taking a new card game and figuring out the meta really early,
Right.
and then finding ways to abuse trends in that meta. Because with a limited card pool, people are going to try to deviate towards the best things, and even in
Right.
a filled out card pool, people still do that. So you kind of in a deck without a sideboard, it's really hard to counter that kind of strategy going into a tournament if you kind of oppose the meta going in.
Right. And it's one of those things, man. It's just like you got to really just kind of put your mind to it and everything and kind of guess. Because one tournament, they'll, like, I remember one tournament that I was doing all yellow or Greymon. But then the next one,
Yep.
I'm expecting yellow or Greymon, and then it was all green OTK. And it's like, the internet is so weird. It's like, man, like, you got to really just be like, you got to roll the dice sometimes and just be like, okay, what should I expect? Both? One or the other? Who knows? Like, how did you want me to
Yeah.
cut, by the way?
You can just do it in half. That's fine.
Okay, same for me.
How about me?
This is the same thing, halfway.
Perfect. And I don't know if I've said yet, but I will go first.
Okay. 5, 5 security, 5 cards in hand. Good luck.
You as well. We will go ahead and hatch the GG. Evolve in a BO and draw. And we will go ahead and evolve BO into a Goonimon. Leave you two.
Okay. Draw for turn. We will hatch. All right, so we're going to just put you straight at 3 by playing Gargamon for 5.
Sounds good. We draw. I will promote a Goonimon. And I will go straight Aldamon for 3 and go to 0
Mm-hmm.
and draw. And since I do have a hybrid in my source, he is an 11k on my turn,
Mm-hmm.
and with security attack +1. So I
Okay.
will swing for 2 security.
Okay. First, just Agumon, you're fine. Second, well, Flower Cannon goes off, but you know, you're nothing. So,
Sounds good. And then we will go ahead and just play the Monodramon and put you 2.
all right. Draw for turn. The hardest decisions is just making sure I don't brick. And didn't brick anyway, so it's great. Okay,
I mean,
so
hey, at least you have the Cargo instead of the Kabuteria. I see a lot of people leaning towards that now.
I don't understand it. I mean, like, I don't know. For me, it's Kabuteri and Gargomon can be destroyed instantly with Yellow or Greymon by Yellow or Greymon, and it's like, eh.
It's just War Growlmon is the difference.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
But
Okay,
it's like, that's so minute.
it's one of those things of like, sometimes it doesn't matter, but I guess in certain situations it does.
Yeah.
I'm going to declare Digisorption, Digivolve
Yep.
into Blossomon for free. Draw for Digivolution. Then I'm going to put you at 2 by Digivolving into Hercules. For 4. Draw.
Good.
Alright, let's see how we can go.
Unsuspend and draw. Hatch. We will evolve into Agumon and draw. I'm going to swing for 2 security with Aldamon.
Okay. First is just Argo. Second is just Blossom.
Yep. Swing security with Mono.
Right. It's Blossomon for 7.
Yep. And then we will just Gaia Force the Herc and leave you at 6.
Alright, so let's see if I can even manage to come back.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of opened the stones. I mean, I do play 4 Aldamon, and I just kind of opened the Aldamon, so I was like, all right, we'll lean into that.
And me, it's like, for me, it's just like the complete thing of like, all right, let's see how this deck runs. You know what I'm saying? We're about to record. Cool. Oh, like no rookies. Play Gargomon for 5. Put him at 1. We're going to
Typically, a deck I play. Yep.
See, it's like I can't technically be mad because I'm like my deck is still going.
Yeah, it's just
no. Yeah, you got this one.
Sometimes.
You got this one. All right, we're gonna go game 2. I'm going to go first, and then hopefully I'll see my rookies if I go first because they were definitely in security. Okay, so how many card games did you play and everything? Like in the past?
So I got my start with Yu-Gi-Oh. I started playing that in high school, and I played that competitively for upwards of a decade. I got multiple invites to nationals, but I never qualified for worlds or anything.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah, no, definitely. And my best accomplishment is I have like a top 64 at U.S. nationals for Yu-Gi-Oh. And it was like a 2,500 man event, so I was definitely proud of it. And that was a deck that was like, again, I was playing. It was like Sylvan format and like hat format. For those of you that do play Yu-Gi-Oh or that have in the past, and I brought Heraldic Beast, so it was tier 3 to say the least. Nobody knew what any of my cards did, and my deck was mostly commons and rares, and it was just a great time.
Was it irritating at a certain point to constantly be like, okay, this is what this does, or just handing people and waiting for them to get done with the paragraph?
So in Yu-Gi-Oh, people really liked to Rule Shark back then, so it was nice because I got to Rule Shark them back. And especially at nationals, it was like the highest caliber of players. Like that's not something I advocate doing at like local tournaments. Like obviously build up your scene, make players better in your local community. But if you're at nationals and there's like thousands of dollars of prizes on the line, no holds barred.
No, like for real.
But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was my main game, and then I played Kaijudo as well. But I've also played like Duel Masters. I played Magic. I've played Force of Will. I played Vanguard.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mainly came my well, I haven't been in the card game stuff. Like, okay, how do I say it? I started playing card games roughly 2 to 3 years ago, and I started
mhm.
with Vanguard because like my friend got me
Okay.
into it, and I realized that cardboard crack is a cardboard crack. So I got really into it, and then I tried to play Pokemon, but I couldn't find a good Pokemon scene. But I still had the cards and everything. Then I tried to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was
It's
one of
hard,
those
man.
things. It was like, yeah, it was hard to come in, not have anything, and then be like, all right, I gotta get X, Y, and Z, and then I gotta learn X, Y, and Z. So I stayed with Vanguard for a long time, and then Digimon came, and it just, oh man, it provided me with my fix, to say
I
the
think you,
least.
yeah, I think you made the right call. And like Yu-Gi-Oh is intimidating for new players because it's like even if you're not like
Right.
if you're a new player getting into Yu-Gi-Oh and you see average deck prices in Digimon and you go, all right, cool, tier one with all of like the
Yeah.
promos, the expensive cards, I'm spending like $250 for a deck. In Yu-Gi-Oh, if I want to play tier one, I'm spending how much? Like $1,200? What?
Yeah. And it's like the weird part, right? Digimon went down, and people
Yeah.
like even this stuff, right? You got Digisorption and everything because we got hit by the restriction list, not really a ban list. Ceresmon's alternate art, last time I checked, was $6. So even if you wanted to build like rogue decks and everything, it's so cheap, so
That's
cheap.
incredible.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know it was that low.
I'm going to talk your ear off if I don't actually start playing. So
Hey, that's absolutely fine.
we're going to hatch. This time I
Yep.
actually have a rookie for once, so that's
Yeah.
great. Can't
Getting
just
it
get
started.
swept. Yeah, can't get swept immediately, right? So put you at one. Gotta
Open
make it
ideal.
entertaining.
We open ideal on this end, boys.
Oh man.
We'll hatch the GG again. I'm gonna go into a BO. We'll
Hmm.
draw. And we'll slap down a Flamon and leave it too.
Okay.
We'll reveal the Alda, Otama, and an Atomic Inferno. Um, Only Alda goes to my hand. The rest go on the bottom.
Okay. Is it similar to the blue one where it adds like a tamer and a hybrid?
Yes, it's the exact same.
Ah,
Just
neat.
red.
Neat. I guessed right. Draw for turn.
Yep. So like we have in this deck like the rookie is the exact same. Agunimon is the exact same as Lobomon.
Right.
And then the variances with Burning Greymon and Kendo Gurumon and then Aldamon and Beowulf.
Okay. I'm gonna play Tentamon for 3, putting you at 1. Reveal top card of deck. Add it to hand because it's a green Digimon.
Ooh, and you got the blocker.
Oh man, this is already better than last game. So game one is
We
just going to
we
be me talking to you as I get stomped out.
Hey, you know what? It's
Premium
that's how it
content.
be sometimes though. Like
That is true.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and swing security with Bio.
Okay. All right, it's Mega Capaterimon for 7.
Yep. So I will go up a memory because of Biomon's skill.
Right.
And then I think we are just going to I'm gonna get Needhogged right here. So let's go ahead. Hmm. See, actually gaining that memory, now that I think about it, might not have been the right play, but we are going to Biomon here and leave you one.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Hmm?
Then we're going to raise Garglemon up.
Does he have the big, scary Needhogg?
Living the dream right now. going to
See,
use
you said Rogue
Digisorption.
Series. I was like, I'm gonna go actual bottom of the barrel.
Digisorption to Blossom.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Oh, well, never mind. There goes my dreams. All right. Digivolve into Kabuterimon for 1. Putting it 0.
Yes, sir.
Draw.
Ooh, he's got the setup now.
Just telling you, man. It's the setup right here. Okay. So I'm going to put you at 2 by playing Aldamon. That's good.
I will go ahead and draw for turn and hatch. We're gonna evolve Monodramon into Poro down here and draw. Or Poro into Monodramon.
Don't worry.
The other way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that.
We are going to play Agu and leave you at 1.
Okay. Unsuspend. Draw. Hatch. Argomon. Digivolve it into Terriermon for free. Draw. This might be the best play. Digivolve Argomon over here into Kabuterimon for 1. Putting it at 0.
Yeah.
Draw. And then so you have 4 attacks and I got 4 security left. Yeah. Put you at 5 by Digivolving Blossom into Nidhogg.
Yeah.
And then Digi Burst 4 to suspend everything and put it at the bottom of the deck.
Yes, sir.
Guys, it's getting a little bit too scary over there.
I was like, I was waiting for it.
It just kept building and building and building. It's getting a little bit too wide, and I only had 2 blockers.
This deck definitely does get to the point where it just kind of goes away sometimes.
It was popping off last game.
Yeah.
It can get to the point. Like, I like red because it can really get to the point of just no return, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. And it's really scary, like, even playing against it, like, as at any point it could just get in control again. I'm gonna do my best to like kind of demonstrate that. I'm gonna leave him down here, and I'm gonna Trident Revolver away one of your Kabuterimons.
Okay.
And then I get to play a tie off of it, and puts you at 1.
Okay, cool. Draw for turn. I'm gonna raise Terriermon up.
Yes, sir.
Digivolve Terriermon into Gargomon for 1, putting me at 0. Draw. Nidhogg's going to swing at your security for 13,000 GP.
Burning Greymon for 6.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do Digisorption on Gargomon to Digivolve into Blossomon for free. Draw.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put you at 2 by playing Argomon.
Sounds good. We will draw. Oof. Not as good this game.
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. I understand. Don't want to embarrass me on my own channel that much. Trying to fix this glare. Oh, wait, there we go. Is that better?
Yes. Okay, yes, cool. It is. Thank you.
No problem. Just realized it.
I think we're gonna go into the security Greymon down here for 2, just to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll just go into an Aldamon down here and leave you at 3.
Okay. So unsuspend, Blossomon unsuspend. So because he has Argomon as the inheritable, I go to 4.
Yep.
Draw the turn. Hatch Digig and hits Minomon. Nidhogg's going to swing at your security for 13,000 DP.
A Goonie for 5.
Okay. Then I'm going to Digivolve Minomon into Tentomon. Draw. Digivolve Tentomon into Gargomon for 1. Put me at 3. Draw. Going to use Digisorption. I'm going to Digivolve Blossom into Ceres for 3. Oh, no, wait. Digisorption -3, so for 2. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at playing Ceresmon.
Hey, Ceres Nidhogg's very solid. I got a top 16 at the content creator tournament, or the charity mon event that Hong Zero ran with it.
Yeah,
everybody really not bad.
Everybody keeps giving up on it because it's like, oh, it got hit by the restriction list. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean the deck's just trash immediately. The game would be, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. People, the internet's opinion is the internet's opinion.
If the deck was trash, it wouldn't have got hit by the banned and restricted list.
Yeah, it was too good, so they had to just do something.
They brought it to the level of everything else.
Right. All right, I'm going to Digivolve this Gargomon down here into Mega Kabuterimon for 3, putting you at 2.
That's good. We'll draw. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and promote.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to Atomic Inferno and go to 1. So, this card does a couple things. Aldamon will gain plus 3k and security attack plus 1. And then if you block him, I gain 3 memory.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing for 3 security as a 10k. Because I don't have a hybrid in my sources.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go through because you said you get 3 memory.
Yes,
if
sir.
I even block it. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's an ultimatum that I'm not willing to take. Okay. First one is Mimi. I get to play it.
Yep.
Second is Argomon. You are fine. Third is Terriermon. You are fine.
Sounds good. Yeah, Atomic Inferno is I read this card for 1 memory and I was like, oh, why? Why does this exist?
It's one of those cards and everything where everybody ignores it because no red deck is topping every 5 seconds, right? And then you remember that it's a thing next set, and you're like, oh, that might come in handy. Like, I don't know. People don't like option cards in the U.S. I don't understand. A lot of in meta, they prefer a crap ton of Digimon, which isn't a bad thing, but I think option
It
cards deserve more. Like,
it makes sense because if you can get the same effect of an option card on a body, then at least you can do something.
right,
But the thing is, in a format with a bunch of removal, like Ceres, like Nidhogg, like War
McDonald's,
Gray,
yeah,
yeah, McDonald's, any form of purple or yellow or like most of the meta actually,
yeah,
it's just hard to keep bodies on board. So I think like those lingering effects like Tamers are gonna
right.
be like real important going forward.
No, like seriously, I agree.
I am going to end my turn by Gaia forcing the Ceres.
Okay,
Put you at 7.
Ceres is gone.
Yeah. It's like we just trying at this point.
I feel it. Draw turn. Raise Mega Kabuterimon up. Um,
Card is incredibly undervalued.
it's in the trial deck for a reason, and the trial deck was meta defining to begin with in JP for obvious
Yup.
reasons. And we're gonna go Mega Kabuterimon into Hercules for 4. Putting me at 3. Draw off Evolution. We're gonna tap Mimi to hatch another Digiegg. Argomon, Digivolve it into Agumon. Draw. Okay, so I'm going to swing into your Digimon with Piercing, and
Yeah.
I also have Mega Kabuterimon that goes off first.
Yeah. So the Mega Kabuteri hit the Otama.
Okay.
And then for piercing, you hit a tie.
Okay.
So yeah, you got it. Even if it's Gaia Force.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We can actually go to game 3. I didn't just lose drastically. See, look, now it's an actual good game. See, I can actually
There
have a
you go.
video that's above 15 minutes.
Well, your last one with like Leopardmon on the channel was like 45, right? So
See, look, yeah.
you got some longer videos on your channel.
What's it called? Yeah, no, like I blame it all on the well, the podcast, of course, really helped that. Helped me just have long videos in general. And then of course this series is just another good reason. I don't like post too much, right? It's like, well, it's also because of my job, but I don't post too much. But I really want to make sure that when I do post, it's a good watch. Like someone could either just listen to us talk, listen to us say the names of cards, and be like security plus da 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 da, and just like maybe just turn their brain off, and
Yeah,
just
no, I
enjoy it. Yeah.
gameplay videos can kind of get grueling to watch if you're trying to do if you have any sort of like scatterbrained or you're beat like you worked that hard that day like
Yeah.
anything it's just hard to watch gameplay footage after that because sometimes it's all just very fast and you have to pay
Right.
super high def attention. It's like yeah doing that or doing gameplay with my wife like is most of the gameplay footage I have on my channel and she's newer to the card game scene in general so
Hmm.
it's it's nice. We get to take our turns a little bit slow and kind of go over what the cards do. So
No, like seriously, yeah, no, like it's one of those things, man. It's like I really make it. I really try to make an effort that if I do any kind of gameplay, we have to open our mouths. We have to say what's happening so that someone can tune back in, and be like, oh, okay, no, he's swinging for a lot of security checks, or he's using Gaia Force, or da 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 da. He's using Flower Cannon. Like, I never want it to be a silent game.
no, that's fair.
Yeah. Like, I just feel
I
like
feel,
it's newcomer friendly if we're explaining what's going on, or just doing what we've been doing so far.
especially now that product is available for people, like they
Yeah.
can actually like get cards if they want.
No.
I didn't specify before, but since I am playing Rush, I kind of assumed that I would go first.
Okay.
But
Yeah. No. Like, I don't know. There's a small percentage of people who actually want to go second for a certain deck. So like, I
it's
didn't want to
usually
assume.
security control.
Yeah.
That deck wants to go second so they can respond to plays, but
that makes sense.
Evolve into GG down here.
Right.
And then I will start off by playing an Otama and leave it 2.
Okay. Draw for turn.
Sir?
Hatch. Argomon. Digivolve.
Going through my comments, I didn't even realize Red got the 2-cost 5k vanilla this set.
Yeah, no, like, it's one of those things of, like, you'll only see it if you're actually paying attention. Like,
Yup.
You're not going to just instinctively look for it. Digivolve an Argomon for 2.
Sir.
Evolution. Which, again, is still understandable, too. It's like, if I'm not looking for it, why would I? If I don't need it right now, if I don't need it at that moment, why would I be, like, breaking my neck for it? I'm going to put you at 4 by playing Mimi.
All right. I will draw. Yeah, I'm gonna go and promote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing security with a BO first.
Okay. Security check is a Mimi, so you survive, and I get another Mimi. So that was a waste of putting. Okay, well, can't see the future, but hey, I guess I got 2 now.
I will also swing with Otama.
Okay. It's Agumon, so you are fine because it's only 1,000 DP. So.
Wow, I swung with 2 rookies and I actually lived. Insane.
Living the dream.
We are gonna go into Flame On for 3 and then activate his effects. Reveal BO, a BO, and a Marcus. So I will get to have the Marcus.
Right.
And send 2 more BOs down to the bottom. And then I'm gonna turn Flamemon into Burning Greymon, so that you'll go up to 3 with Mimi.
Right. Draw for turn. Raise Argomon up.
Oof. Yeah, I do like the download level for Argomon. It did come up in a clutch a lot of games when I was using it just to download something on my opponent's board with Ceres.
No, like seriously, yeah, no, like what's called like you need all the Digisorption cards you can get in general, right?
Absolutely.
And it's like, it's one of those things of like you got to play with what you got. They cut down to level 5. They didn't cut down to level 4. And then now Digisorption is cool, and then you got Digiburst. So I'm not going to have inheritables anyway. So why would I need all these inheritables? Why not just max out the Argomon? That's like not really vanilla, but you know what I'm saying.
I think that's why people are like going with the vanilla line of thinking, but it's like, especially since you're playing the Ceres, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because any rookie on your board turns into like a walking Aldamon if that is in your hand.
Right. Okay.
So you get extra rookies because you're playing at least 2 Mimis, I see.
Yeah, no, like you gotta play 2 Mimi or 2 Kin. It's 2 Tamers in general, almost every color. I feel like.
I feel ya.
I'm going to swing at your Biomon because, to my knowledge, that only happens during the game memory. Only happens during your turn, right?
That is correct. And yeah, it specifically says if it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
Which is kind of sad.
Cool for me. Cool for me right now. Yeah. But sad in general. I'm going to Digivolve. I'm going to actually hard Digivolve instead of using Digisorption for once. And then draw for Digivolution. And now that I have a level 5 green, I'm gonna tap Mimi.
Yep.
Hatch another Digi-Egg. Digivolve for free. Draw.
Yep. Mimi number 2, or are you leaving it back?
I'm just gonna open it here. Now it's like one of those things of like,
It was free.
it's free. And I'm just gonna Digivolve into Kabuterimon, putting it at 1. Draw.
Sounds good. We will draw for turn, unsuspend the Otama, and I will hatch. We're going to go into Agu down here and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I am going to activate Atomic Inferno on the Burning Greymon.
Right.
So he's going to gain the 3k from this, and then since it's my turn, he also gains another 3k because of his own effect.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a 12k right now.
Right.
And I'm going to swing into the Blosso, and if you block me, I will gain 3 memory.
Yeah, the Ceresmon is gone.
Sounds good.
That is
and then I will swing security with a 5k with the Otama.
I'll let it go through.
Yep.
It's Kabuterimon for 5.
Sounds good. And then I'm going to play Trident Revolver and leave you at 6. And I'm going to pop your Kabuterimon and play a Marcus from my hand.
Okay. Draw for turn. Unsuspend. Hatch. Minomon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we can do. I'm going to play Tentamon up here, putting me at 3. Reveal, and it's green Digimon, so I add to my hand. Digivolve Minomon into Argomon. Draw. It's going to Digivolve Tentamon into Gargomon for 1, putting it at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Has to be level 5 of some sort.
Oh, he's got pants now.
Trying to figure out how to get out of this sticky situation. So we're going to Digivolve. We're going to Digisorption, go into Blossom, draw.
Yep.
I have a level 5. Tap to raise. So I'll tap again to hatch.
Yep.
Digivolve Tentamon. I think the cap's on, man.
The double Mimi is getting you a lot of advantage, but that does run out eventually.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, I agree.
What if we're gonna get to the point at some time when like the game is slow enough that Yoshi becomes like a viable tamer, just putting your eggs back for extra cycle?
Yeah, I think it might come in set 6. I've been talking about it multiple times. I'm gonna be like, yeah, one day I'm gonna gain back all. I'm gonna just like, this is gonna be $1 right now, but later on.
Stock up on your Altarts, kids.
Yeah, later on it might actually be worth something. Oh my gosh, this is different. Do you gain any security attacks with that Marcus down there?
No. Marcus says if I swing with a Digimon with Greymon in its name, I can suspend it and gain a memory. But technically, Burning Greymon's name is Vitramon. It was just translated weird coming to America.
Right.
So its name is not actually Burning Greymon.
Yeah, I remember because like Kendo Garurumon isn't a Garurumon as well, I think.
Yep, it's Gaumon, or I think I'm saying that right. It's Gaum.
Mm.
But it's like the only Greymons I actually have in this deck are like the Greymons that come out of security. This is
Okay.
mostly just a memory setter.
Yeah, yeah, because it's the 4 drops always put you at 3. Which again,
And it's like I can play it for free off the Trident Revolver, so it's
yeah.
like that's kind of
Okay, so in your Digimon over there, that's 6,000, right?
it is 6,000, and on my turn it is 9,000.
Right. So less memory to go. Sure. So we're just gonna go into Mega Kabuterimon, and you're gonna go to 3
All right.
anyway. Draw.
We're on suspend and draw. We will promote. We are going to go from Burning Greymon into Alda. Go to 0 and draw. And now I have security attack +1. So I will swing for 2 security at 11.
All right, let's see. First is just Garglemon. Second, oh, you got it.
Good game, man.
Oh yeah, GG.
Yeah, and it's like this deck plays the 3 Gaia Force, the 4 Greymon, the double Trident Revolver. I play 4 copies of Atomic Inferno. So it's like this deck is super option heavy. So if you hit something in security, it's kind of like Rookie Rush in the sense that like you're playing a bunch of rookies and swinging, and also that you have a bunch of bombs in security.
For me, it was this. I'm pretty sure we've already talked about it like lightly and everything. I max out on everything that I can with Digisorption in it. And like besides that, like the goal is to try to get to Ceres as fast as possible. I have Hercules as well as Nidhoggmon in there, so for some control options, and I max out Mega Kabuterimon so that if I do swing into anything, I can still technically have a security check, even though it's not really a security check.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so legitimately, I can be swinging into your crap with Ceres and still have a security check, even though this thing doesn't have piercing. I can still control the board, but again, it's one of those things of like, yeah, it needs. I need to be able to get to my end game, and I play
Gotcha.
Chaosmon, but I don't see him.
No, that's fair.
Play him at 2, so it's like.
People like him at 3. I personally feel like the deck needs as many green Digimon as it can to function, so I only ever found space for 2 Chaosmon in my build. Like you.
Right.
I see your level 5 lineup is just like the 5 downloaders and the 4 Mega Kabuteris. Yeah. Are you playing a 10th? No. Or is it just the 9?
Just a 9, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like one of those things of like, yes, I'm hoping to see my crap, but then again and everything, it's like I also run the Agumon, the Gargomon, so if I do have to just early game just swing into stuff, hopefully stuff is suspended so I can get that DP boost and do something. Yeah. But again, it's like most green decks, it's one of those things of the consistency of I don't think we have too many searchers that are really good, so Tentamon's maxed out because of that. And like as you probably saw, like this second game, like I was able to do something. Like it's not like it's just the worst deck in the world. It's just my luck. Oh well.
And hey, I mean that's card games sometimes. Like this game, I feel like is the most balanced out of any card game that's existed. Like I've played I was one of the people that pioneered wind-up format in
Oh, nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and that was a format that if you lost a coin flip, you
Hmm.
lost the game
Gotcha.
because you started with no cards in your hand, and it's very hard to win a card game with no cards in your hand.
That makes sense. It's a
And it
call.
was like I I, I I like how in this game, even if you like don't win the die roll to go first, or even if you kind of dead draw at the beginning, you can still
Come back.
attempt to play out of it.
Yeah, no, like
Like it's not
it's not
always gonna work.
like a lot of people like to bring up the fact and everything, like certain decks, like have the advantage of just if you dead draw, you can come back easier and all that. But that's card games again, like certain decks are built that way of like, oh, did I dead draw? Did I screw up? Did I not have my level fives? Okay, let me do X, Y, and Z. That's the magic thing about deck building. Sometimes you got to
And
build to your strengths rather than just building to everybody else's strengths. And
and it's pros and cons of choosing a deck whenever you're going to decide what to deck build. Like
right,
I saw a bunch of people that were like, "Oh, we absolutely need a mulligan in this game," and I was like, "Oh, okay. I bet this guy plays Shine Greymon, and he is tired of opening all of his tamers."
right,
That's just a disadvantage of playing that deck. You have an awesome top end. Like if you high roll with that deck, you're gonna win. But like
right.
if you low roll, you're opening a handful of tamers and you can't play.
And it's like it gets to the point and everything. It's like, okay, like they had a poll, they're not making no decisions about it, so you got to adjust to how the game is instead of just saying I can't play this game, because again, like I've noticed, even in like a lot of competitive decks right now play 15 rookies because they're tired of just not seeing their rookies. So the bump from 14 to 15, it might seem too much for some and everything, but like, hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I
um
agree with the decision.
yeah,
Like I've been playing 15 since the beginning
yeah, it's
because
like
I
you really need them. Like,
you do. You can win the game without a top end. It's really hard to win the game without a bottom end,
yeah.
unless your deck is specifically built without a bottom end.
So like Megazoo, basically.
Yeah,
The only version
the
of
only
space.
exception.
Yeah. What's it called? Thank you again for just agreeing to be on this Rogue series and everything. Is there anything you want to promote? By all means, go ahead and all. Like seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate you for having me. Watch this guy's videos. He's definitely an underrated content creator.
Thank you.
Um, and I've kind of partnered with True Champ Games, so we have a tournament coming up on the
Mhm.
15th. There's a playmat design that's yet to be announced. I have seen it. It is gorgeous, but it will be announced in the Facebook group soon. And it's going to be Battle of Omni legal with tournament pack one prize support. So if you need your $90 Diaboromon still, that's a good place. It's a good tournament to enter.
What's it called? By all means and everything, man. Like again, like I really appreciate it. My friends keep hyping me up and saying that I'm underrated. So it's glad to hear someone else say that. That's not in my circle. But no, like yeah, like I'm telling you, man, if there's any reason to just go to this dude's channel, it's because he can prove to you that it's all about the pilot. Most of the time, it is the pilot of the deck, not just the deck itself. A lot of people keep saying that certain decks are no brand and this and the other, but if you go to TCG Tamer, you will see that it is the pilot. Trust me, trust me. Please check this guy out and everything. Um, and yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
coming again. Like just showing off the creativity. If I'm not sure if you have a deck profile video of this deck, if you do, let me know, and I'll probably have it somewhere in the icon or YouTube, whatever YouTube has.
I'm gonna be I'll be filming it very, very shortly. I just took this deck to locals yesterday to test it out, like before I
Nice.
brought it on your camera, because I didn't want to be like, yes, this is a good rogue deck, and then just like get absolutely demolished.
Almost
But
happened to me, so it's great.
I played against like in my locals. I played against Blue Imperial. I played against Green, like Max Power Green OTK. I
Right.
played against Yellow Mastamon, and I played against Purple Metal Garurumon, and I 2-0'd all of them. And so I was like, huh, this deck actually has potential. And it's
So
like $15.
So legitimately, now that it is even proof, like whenever this video is out and everything, hopefully I'll have the link to it, and you guys can go and look at it immediately and see like what is in that deck that completely stomped Green Ceresmon out. So, and hopefully y'all can have fun with it before set 5 comes and everything. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.